You've prayed. You've asked. You've imagined the end. You felt it real. And still, nothing seems to be happening. You start wondering, did it work? Was I heard? You feel like you're losing faith. You begin to let go, not in trust, but in defeat. But listen closely. The moment you imagined it clearly, the moment you felt it real, it was done. Creation is finished. All possibilities already exist. What you seek is not being created for you. You are simply aligning with it. You are moving through a bridge of events toward what is already yours. There is no maybe, no if. God heard you, but what you call waiting is simply the time it takes for the outer world to catch up to the inner change you've already made. And that takes trust. Real trust. The kind that holds steady when the world shows you nothing. Not a little faith. Not fragile hope, but a knowing that it is already yours, even if not a single thing around you says so. This is not passive waiting. This is confidence in the unseen. Things are shifting. Behind the curtain, people are being moved. Paths are being prepared. And every piece is falling into place, even if you can't see it yet. And in the meantime, your only task is to remain faithful to the end you saw. Do not dig up the seed. Do not test the soil every morning. You planted it. You watered it with belief. Now let it grow. The fulfillment of your desire is on its way, or something far beyond what your mind had in mind. But it is done, and it is coming. Hold your ground, hold your knowing, and watch the world rearrange itself around your assumption. Your mind may urge you to rush, to push harder, to force results, but true creation is never forced. It flows from within, from the quiet certainty that what you want already exists. When you stop chasing, when you surrender the need to control every step, you step into a state where everything can unfold perfectly. This surrender is not giving up. It is a powerful act of trust, an acceptance that the unseen is working for you. You are not abandoned to randomness. You are held in the hands of the law itself, the law that responds to your assumption. Circumstances may seem slow to change, but they are echoes of your past thoughts. The present moment is simply catching up. Do not mistake this delay for failure. It is the bridge between your inner belief and your outer reality. You must guard your inner state. Protect your imagination. Do not allow doubt or impatience to take root. Each time you return to that feeling of your wish fulfilled, you water the seed of your desire and hasten its arrival. Remember, your prayers are always answered. Your inner world is the blueprint, and the outer world will follow. Let patience be your ally. Let trust be your guide. And watch how effortlessly the unseen moves to bring your vision into being. You may feel tempted to measure progress by what you see. But the senses report only what has been. They cannot see what is being prepared. The unseen works quietly, without rush, without noise. It is the silent architect of your reality. When you pray or ask, you plant a seed in the fertile soil of your imagination. From the moment you asked, your desire was already set into creation. God did not let you down. But the seed must be given time to grow. Growth cannot be hurried. The seed cannot be forced to sprout before it is ready. Trying to rush manifestation is like trying to pull a flower from the earth before it has blossomed. Do not be discouraged if your circumstances seem unchanged. They are not proof that your prayer has been ignored. They are simply waiting for the invisible work to complete. This is the great secret many fail to understand. Creation is a process. It unfolds according to the law and the readiness of your belief. Your job is to remain in the state of the wish fulfilled, to live as though your desire is already true, to feel the joy, the peace, the certainty of what you have asked for. In this state, you align with the creative power that shapes your life. Doubt and worry are the weeds that choke this power. So weed them out carefully and persistently. Trust is the water and sunlight for your creation. Patience is the time it needs to grow. Hold these close in your heart. The unseen is already moving on your behalf. It is working in perfect order to bring you the answer you seek. Understand this clearly. The creative process never stops. From the moment you assumed your wish fulfilled, the seed was planted and the unseen began its work. You may not see it immediately, but the evidence is always there, in subtle shifts, in small openings, in unexpected ideas or opportunities. Your part is to be patient and to hold your mental state steady. Do not give your power away by reacting to appearances. Circumstances are the result of past assumptions, not the cause of your future. They are echoes from what you have believed before. But your future is shaped by the assumption you hold now. If you feel doubt creeping in, return gently to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Recall vividly the joy of having what you desire. This feeling is your true power. It vibrates with creation. It is the magnetic force drawing your desire to you. So continue to live from the end. See yourself as already in possession of your desire. Feel it with all your senses. Hear the sounds, see the sights, smell the aromas, touch the textures of your fulfilled wish. The universe responds to your inner state. It cannot help but bring forth what you firmly believe. Never forget that patience and trust are the keys. Rest easy, knowing the unseen is working tirelessly. Hold fast to the certainty of your desire's fulfillment. In divine timing, it will manifest exactly as you imagined. Your faith is not in vain. It is the very foundation of your creation. Faith is not a mere hope or wish. It is the conviction of the unseen made real within you. When you pray or assume a desire fulfilled, know that it is already settled in the invisible realm. From that moment forward, the creative forces are arranging circumstances in your favor. This is why doubt or worry cannot alter what has been set in motion. Doubt only clouds your perception and delays your awareness. You do not have to understand the how or when. Your only work is to persist in feeling the reality of your wish. The outer world always follows the inner world. Your mental state is the blueprint for your future experience. So nourish that state with patience, confidence, and peace. Let go of the need to control or force the outcome. Allow the universe to work in its perfect way. Sometimes the delay is a blessing in disguise. It prepares you for the fullness of what you have asked. Trust that what is coming is better than you imagined. Feel gratitude for what is already yours in the unseen. Gratitude strengthens your faith. It aligns you more deeply with the creative power within. Remember, you are never alone in this process. The divine intelligence is always working on your behalf. So rest easy, be patient, and keep the feeling of your wish fulfilled alive in your heart. Patience is not simply waiting. It is the active state of trust and surrender, a calm assurance that what you have asked for is already yours. You must learn to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, even when your outer senses do not yet confirm it. This feeling is your true reality. Often you may feel restless or uncertain. This is natural when the outer world appears unchanged. But remember, the unseen always precedes the seen. Think of the seed planted deep within the soil. For some time it rests in darkness, unseen by your eyes. Yet beneath the surface, life stirs. Roots stretch and reach out, preparing for the sprout. Your desire is like that seed. Its growth may not be immediately visible, but trust that the creative forces are at work. Your task is to nurture that seed with belief and feeling. The outer circumstances will shift when the inner feeling is ripe. Do not rush the process. Allow the perfect timing to unfold. If impatience creeps in, gently return to your inner state. Breathe deeply and reaffirm your trust. Revisit the feeling of your wish fulfilled as if it is happening now. This practice strengthens the invisible foundation of your manifestation. It aligns your entire being with the creative power. Patience and trust are not passive. They are the quiet, steady engine that drives your manifestation forward. Understand this clearly. Unseen forces are always at work on your behalf. From the moment you firmly plant your desire within your imagination, those forces begin their silent, powerful work. You do not see them moving the pieces of your life into place. You do not hear their footsteps or witness their effort. Yet their influence is constant and real. Like the wind shaping the clouds or the tides moving the ocean, these unseen energies adjust circumstances beyond your awareness. They weave together opportunities, people, and moments that align with your desire. It is vital to trust in this invisible orchestration. You may question why things seem delayed or not yet in your favor. Remember, the process is unfolding exactly as it should. Your role is not to force or control these forces. Rather, your role is to maintain the inner state of confidence and calm, to dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled and let go of doubt. When you persist in this state, the unseen forces gain momentum. They clear the path ahead and create the conditions for your desire's arrival. This is the power of faith made visible through your inner conviction. Even if your outer world seems unchanged, know that beneath the surface, the unseen work tirelessly for you. Embrace this truth and let it deepen your patience and trust. Your desire is already moving toward you through these forces. Now is the moment to rest in the knowing that all is being prepared for you. Your desire, your prayer, your intention, they are already in creation. God has not forgotten you, nor has the universe ceased to work on your behalf. Patience is not passive waiting. It is a confident surrender to the perfect timing of your manifestation. It is trusting that the invisible hands are arranging all the details with precision. When doubt begins to creep in and impatience takes hold, you are in fact delaying what you desire. Doubt shakes the foundation of your inner conviction, and impatience breaks the harmony needed for creation to unfold. Your thoughts and feelings are the soil in which your desires grow. If the soil is disturbed by uncertainty and frustration, the seed of your desire struggles to take root. That is why surrender and calm faith are essential. When you release resistance and keep your mind steady, you allow the unseen forces to work smoothly in your favor. Do not allow your mind to wander into worry or doubt. Those thoughts only cloud the clarity of your inner vision. Instead, nurture the feeling of having already received. Repeat to yourself quietly, "Everything I have asked for is already mine. I release all resistance and welcome what is coming. The perfect path is unfolding before me." Feel the relief that comes with surrender. Feel the peace in knowing you are supported by forces beyond sight. This is the true secret to manifesting. Faith in what you cannot yet see. Walk through your days with calm assurance. Carry the certainty that your prayers are answered, and know that your reality is simply waiting to catch up with your inner conviction. Rest now in this trust, in this patience, in this divine timing. Your desire is closer than you think, and it is already yours. Remember, God's wisdom and love are guiding every step of the way. You are held and supported by a power greater than yourself, and that power never ceases to bring forth what is best for you. Trust in that divine care. Surrender fully and allow the miracle to unfold. Remember, from the very moment you have prayed, from the instant you have assumed your desire fulfilled, it is already done in the unseen realm. God, the infinite power within you, the very essence of your being, does not delay. It does not fail. It never abandons a sincere prayer. What you call time, what you perceive as delay, is simply the natural unfolding in the physical world. But in the spiritual, it is already complete. You may not see it yet. You may feel frustrated or tempted to doubt. But understand this: doubt is the enemy of manifestation. Impatience creates resistance. When you doubt or become impatient, you are in fact pushing away what is already yours. You slow down the very flow you wish to welcome. Trust in the wisdom of God working through you. Trust in the perfect timing of this divine orchestration. Your only work is to feel the truth of your wish fulfilled, to live in the state as though your desire is already a fact. When you surrender all worries and resistance, the unseen forces align themselves perfectly to bring your manifestation into your experience. Rest assured, you are held in the hands of infinite love and wisdom. There is nothing to fear, nothing to rush, and no one else who understands better than the power that created you.